This was the week that was. Let's look back and see how the Trump roller coaster went careening off its rails. First, there was the preview of the Bob Woodward book, Fear, which exposes an unhinged and unbalanced president unfit for office, and a fearful staff in panic mode who does their best to prevent him from implementing his worst ideas by exercising their own judgment in an attempt to avoid disaster. Then there was the New York Times op-ed piece, which describes a dysfunctional White House in chaos, echoing the very same concerns. Both the Woodward book and the anonymous New York Times op-ed may not have exposed anything new about President Trump and his White House, but they have raised the stakes and heightened the concerns. Whether the anonymous Trump staffer is a hero or a coward, it's not relevant. There is something important here, and we need to listen to it as Americans. Trump is claiming that the staffer who wrote the op-ed has committed treason, and once again he is demanding his Attorney General, Jeff Sessions, to ferret him out because of national security risks. Now, if these various concerns about Trump are true, perhaps we should take note and remember that this president met alone with our enemies, both Kim Jong-un in Singapore and Vladimir Putin in Helsinki. And we still don't know what went on in those meetings. No idea. National security risk? The Republican-controlled Congress has refused to perform their constitutional duty to provide a check over Trump's use of presidential power. Instead, they are actively protecting him, since they now know that he is key to their re-election and their very own job security. Now, all of this week unraveled against the backdrop of the confirmation of Brett Kavanaugh for Supreme Court Justice. Trump's nominee to replace Justice Anthony Kennedy? Curious timing. Although Kavanaugh's views on many topics are concerning, perhaps the most concerning is his view on presidential power, which is unfettered and very expansive, to say the least. Now, without the votes to stop him, Kavanaugh's confirmation is all but confirmed. Is Trump's choice of Kavanaugh his presidential insurance policy, in case the fight about whether he is above the law should get to the Supreme Court? If so, it is up to the voter in the midterms in less than 2 months to save our republic. This is John Christopher Buer for Real Political News, Washington.